Hello everyone, welcome back to my Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous Azata playthrough. Yeah, last time we were just about to go into this place. I'll let you read the name if you're curious. It's quite on the nose. We were supposed to find some succubi that have been hired so we can send them to the gladiatorial arena. There you go. The Sinner. One of the succubi gives you a sharp smile. She scoops up another handful of gold and carefully tucks it away in her pocket. What do you want? I hope this sleaze bag wasn't a friend of yours. Think carefully before you answer. The succubus nods towards the mauled corpse. Arushale looks around the house and shakes her head. A night with a succubus, and it ends in death. A typical love story in the abyss. Who are you and what are you doing here? The succubus glances at her companions and gives you a sly smile. We are the delightful and deadly succubi of the 10,000 Delights. I'm sure you've heard of us. And this was one of our clients. This horny pervert was enthusiastic in bed, but stingy with his purse. So stingy, in fact, that the girls and I decided it would be easier to kill him and take his money. The succubus pouts slightly, throwing a resentful glance at the demon's remains. I mean, this is far from the worst thing we've seen in the Abyss, so this reaction feels a bit over the top. But we don't want to do the lawful or evil one. Okay, we'll do the good option. Well, that's horrible. Why did you kill him? For gold. Why else? Oh, sweetie. Did you think we were in love with him? Well, I hate to disappoint you, but we were here for the money. If he hadn't been so stingy, he would still be in the throes of pleasure, but now he's just a blood smear on the floor. I'd like to hire you. I want you to entertain the champion of the arena. The succubus looks intrigued. She exchanges a glance with her friends, and there's a mischievous light in her eyes. You've just seen the dead body of our former client, and you still want to hire us? You must really like to take risks. Or maybe you just really hate this champion of yours. Either way, we'll take the job, as long as you pay. 40,000 gold and we're all yours, beauty. I've already paid your mistress for your services. The succubus shrugs and responds in a petulant voice. But you haven't paid us. If you made a deal with the mistress, then you should take it up with her if you want something done. Don't come running to us. We're not forking over 40,000 gold. We've already spent loads. We'll try an intimidation check. Stop trying to take advantage of me. It won't end well. The succubus chuckles, but eyes you warily. You're not one to be trifled with, are you? We love such stern clients. Fine. We'll make sure the mistress pays us what we're owed, but we'll deal with that later. Right now it's time for us to get to work. See you at the Battle Bliss. Let's find out if the champion is as good as they say. Oh, there's a trap there. Well spotted. Wooljiff, go deal with that.
This is my kind of work.
What's in this book? Well, it's hardly worth trapping a bookcase with just that in it. Is that all there is in here? Fair enough. Some of our buffs have worn off, I think. Ember, put Icy Body back on yourself. And yeah, we've all run out of greater heroism. Just give the last remaining greaters to our key damage dealers. And the rest can have normal heroism. There you go. I feel like we can do a bit more before we go and do a rest. Maybe look around here a bit more. Or we can go back to the battle bliss, can't we? Yeah, we still need to... We're still in the process of doing that. And that. And that. Yeah, I don't think we can just go in to see Shamira. We could try, maybe. I don't know where the Harem of Our Dreams is. Visit Vellexia's mansion. We could do that. We'll try and find where that is. Any hints? The Rapture of Rupture, is that it? No. Oh, sorry, pressing the wrong key. 10,000 Delights, Demalchios, we just went there last time. Well, let's just keep looking around. We might get jumped, might we, anyway. That happens a fair bit in the Abyss. The chest, yeah, look in there. Oh, yeah, we did a puzzle like this before and I couldn't figure out what went wrong, and I have since figured out why it wasn't working, but we'll need to go back and do that. So you need... What I did wrong was I sent Woljif off on his own, but what you need to do is you need to have all your parties stand on the spaces. Come on. Go to the right position. It seems to be etching ever... is it etching closer at all? Okay, there you go. So we'll have Albrig, you stand on this... No, just Albrig. Arushale, you can stand on this one. Nest, you come back and do more rotating. Is it just alternating? I am just pressing blindly. I have no idea if there's a pattern here. That's the wrong way up. Seems like, yeah, it turns a tiny amount. There you go. I think there might be a bit of a pattern.
Me?
Seems like one of them turns them a lot and the other one turns them a small amount. So, I guess it's just about getting the right amount of rotating. No, wrong way up. There you go. Darren, you... Yeah, you go stand on this one.
I always
One
have the upper
more.
hand.
This is annoyingly far away to check. Come on. Come on. I hope the net puzzles like this I just find irritating. There you go. Ivu, you go stand on this last one. Then Nest, you go to the end. There you go.
What's that glitter?
Where did I spot a trap? I guess on this... Yeah, there's a trap there. Oh, that's trapped. Okay. In that case, Woljif, you come and disarm the trap. Nice. Okay. We're done there. Let's keep running around. Keeping an eye out for Lady Vellexia's mansion. It's a portal up. I'm guessing up to there. House of Wicked Knowledge. I think that is a place we need to go, but I think it's for Greyboar's quest, isn't it? Savamellekh's lair. Yeah, we can't do that one. Visit, yeah, House of Wicked Knowledge. So we need to come back here with Greyboar later. Oh, here comes the fodder. Go and feast, but then clear up after yourselves so the guards don't find the bones. Vampire Packmaster and a Death Snatcher. Okay. Do we still have some of those buffs that we put on? Do we need to redo... Yeah, we can redo one with Darren. Okay, haste. Definitely. These Death Snatchers, especially named ones, tend to be quite tough. Okay, Nest. Do we still have Good Hope? No, we run out of Good Hope. We haven't got any more. Okay, we should rest soon then, I think. You do have echolocation, right? Cool.
Cover me.
You go and hit the invisible ones then. Good, at least they missed. Who did you dominate? Who did you dominate? Okay, he failed. Wow, they're really trying to dominate us, aren't they? Okay, Alushinyrra, you focus on the sharpshooters. Great. Ulbrig, death from above is appropriate here. Perfect. Okay, the Packmaster, what are you going to do? Leave Ivu alone. We don't like it when people go for Ivu. Yeah, okay, failed to dominate Ulbrig. That's good. Okay, these ones aren't very strong. I guess it makes sense that we didn't go out of our way to fight these ones, did we? So it makes sense that they're not too bad. Okay, try. I don't know why you can't do it on those, but try the instant kill. Oh, amazing! Well done. Turn on the Empower and do as hard a hit as you can on this one. Try and just kill it. Perfect. Darren, if you come to the middle, do quicken. We're going to rest soon, so you can use that up. And attack here. Perfect.
Cover me, alright?
Amazing. Nest, Vampiric Touch. Attack. Again, great. Okay, all Jib's mirror images run out. Our blur's run out as well, so we've not got any concealment. That's okay. Press that too much. Just try and shoot this one, Alushinyrra. Not too bad. Great. It's quite an easy fight, it seems. Hellfire Ray. It's probably overkill, to be honest. That was on the body they had by them. Oh.
Pretty good, aren't I?
So many traps just around this place. Must be a pain if you live here. You're constantly walking into traps. House of Wicked Knowledge. Yeah, we'll come back with Greybore at some point.
This is my kind of work.
Lots of traps and chests filled with money, unsupervised. Oh, we got a level up. Lovely. Symbols on this wall belong to the language of the Titans. I think there are. We found one of those in each area, and we also found a stone that's talks about being a Titan thing. So I think I'm imagining there's one for each section. Okay, portal back down. Let's just go back to camp. We can level up and come back later. Although finding the House of Wicked Knowledge would be good. Hopefully we'd get a coin so we can use the teleporters so we can come back to the upper city anytime we like, rather than having to jump along the roofs every time. Okay, back on here. Maybe it's up this way? Or over here? whole area around here that we haven't searched yet. Abandoned mansion, okay.
Ask nicely.
Oh! Go round, please, wall shift, don't just run straight into it. It's in the abandoned mansion. Is this going to be empty and full of loot like the other places we found? That'd be nice.
Careful now.
This seems too big for a nameless location. I imagine
easy.
we'll have to come back here at some point. Yeah, this is huge and very laid out. Maybe this is where Savamelekh's lair is, so if we are running around with... the stone slab is inscribed with small Sarkorian runes. The plaque reads, "Cursed be the demons that destroyed Is, cursed be Arilu Vorlesh, you opened the way for them, and a curse upon you, the demon reading my last words." There's like a museum in here. The sinister skull, carefully polished and displayed with a work of art. The plaque reads, "He did not escape the inelectuable prison, but his skull did." Plaque reads, "I'm the memorial of reapers, touch me to read my tale." Writing on the plaque changes, "I am the last king of the reapers. We were the offspring of the gods. We were granted power over life and death. We maintained balance in the universe. At the zenith of our power, we rose higher than all others. We gazed down upon creation and we were untouchable. But the other races united in opposition to our purpose. They attacked from all sides and slaughtered us until none was left. As the day rises and the night falls, we all will move toward the end to meet our end. I, the memory of the last Reaper King, chained inside this memorial, bear witness to this truth."
Precisely.
Cool. Stone plaque. "A fine statue of exquisite workmanship, worthy of decorating the courtyard of a king's castle." Okay. Yeah, this is too elaborate a location for it to just be an empty abandoned mansion. There's definitely going to be someone in here later that we're going to be brought back here for a quest later. I'll put money on it. There's even side rooms. Come on. Oh, wow, okay. Darren got lucky there. I think he just accidentally ran around this trap. Okay, disarm that trap.
Fine.
Then go and disarm this one. There's even secret rooms. Okay. Well, at least if we come back later, we can know that we've searched it thoroughly. Come on, let's find Lady Vellexia's mansion. 'Cause I'm positive she'll give us a coin, or hopeful at least that she'll give us a coin. And then we can just come back to this whole location easier later. That's the, yeah. House of Wicked Knowledge. The Rapture of Rupture. Was that part of a quest? Oh, I made a mistake in a previous episode where I said Hepzibah was the ruler of Alushinyrra, but that's actually not titular. Hepzibah is just like the second to Baphomet, so she's very important, but she's not in charge here. Oh, the Rapture of Rupture. Visit. Oh, that is Velexia's mansion. Okay. Silly me. We do know where that is then. Portal up here. Rapture Rupture entrance is there. Lava flows into the fountain through a specially crafted magic portal. Hold on, I still need to rehearse my role. What's taking so long? This is the first time I've had to repaint my hooves and you're still learning your lines. Are these the theatre people? Hold on. Yeah, Rumbledum the actor. From behind a pile of expensive rugs and neatly wrapped boxes with clinking and fragile things inside, you hear a very, very loud whisper. An oddly familiar stage whisper. Grandma Gretlin, my horn is falling off. Calm down, let me fix it. Alright, whose foot did I just step on? And whose chest spikes keep catching on my fake tail? Grandma, don't push me. Let me just glue that horn myself. Grandma Gretlin, what are you doing here, folks? Oh, my dearies, this can't be real, but I think I just heard the commander's voice. It sounds crazy, but for the sake of argument, let's say it isn't just my imagination. Let's say we truly, through some miracle, met the commander in the middle of the abyss. Well, in that highly unlikely scenario, I would answer her that we, being true artists, sought inspiration and material in the most suitable place. We've already spent a great deal of time among the Crusaders. Now let us turn our efforts to the other half of the characters in our play, the demons. That is why, our imaginary friend, Commander, we are sitting in the middle of the abyss covered in thick layers of makeup, wearing fake horns and tails, to blend in with the locals, you see. This is the true challenge for an actor, to play a demon so well that even real demons don't suspect a thing. After all, it worked perfectly well when I pretended to be the Hell Knight's Paralictor and showed up at their camp for an unscheduled inspection. Oh, how they ran and dashed about. In the end, I ordered them to dig a trench in the shape of a fig. Ow, Grandma, why are you stepping on my foot again? Arushale giggles quietly, then asks in a whisper, with disguises like that, do you really think they'll be able to pull the wool over the demon's eyes? Speaking of which, why wool? Is it the best material for subterfuge? Are sheep considered innately underhanded among mortals? Honestly, Arushale, I don't really know why wool, for that expression. For the love of all that's holy, please get rid of all the makeup when you get back to Dresden. I don't want the patrols to mistake you for attacking demons. Certainly, of course, Imaginary Commander. Though I'm honestly not sure if this paint will wash away or the horns will come off. I used very strong glue. Speaking of Dresden, Grandma, don't you have this feeling we forgot something? Our dinner basket? Grandma's knitting. Lambkin? Lampkin is in the room with our dinner basket, and my knitting is sitting on top of it. This is terrible, my dearies. We have to go back. Yeah, you guys wouldn't last 10 seconds up here if you came out of that box, even if you are dressed as demons. They don't treat each other well here. This tree is growing straight out of the lava, apparently with no trouble at all. Then again, it's clearly no ordinary tree. Blood oozes from scratches on its bark, and the buds on its branches reek of rotten meat. Okay, let's go to the Rapture of Rupture. You are surrounded by the sound of a melodious voice that seems to be coming from the stone pillars all around you. Greetings, esteemed guest. Are you here to seek the hospitality of the illustrious Lady Vellexia, or are you here on other business? The entrance to this manor greets you politely. It is far more gracious than the impudent foul-mouthed door at the 10,000 Delights. What are you? I am both the gate and the gatekeeper. My responsibilities include greeting guests, ascertaining the purpose of their visit, and deciding whether to allow them entry to the manor. Whose manor is this? This manor is called the Rapture of Rupture, and it belongs to the incomparable Lady Vellexia. She is the shining star of Alushinyrra and its most glorious resident, after the magnificent Lady Nocticular, of course. Who created you? Lady Vellexia enchanted me herself and personally entrusted me with my responsibilities. She possesses a wide range of impressive talents. I am just a humble testament to her skill and cannot compare to the true masterpieces she creates with her abilities. Can I come in? If you seek the patronage of the illustrious Lady Vellexia, I will not stand in your way. If you are here by invitation, esteemed guest, or have brought a gift for the lady, you will also be allowed entrance to the Rapture of Rupture. So anyone can just walk in. Lady Vellexia has nothing to fear. Those who are foolish enough to try to harm her in her own house are quick to realize their mistake. I seek Lady Vellexia's patronage and would like to enter. Welcome to the Rapture of Rupture, esteemed lady. Lady Vellexia will be notified of your arrival right away. Ask Vellexia for her patronage. Hold on, I'm going to clear out your cupboards first. Lady Vellexia. The demon that comes to greet you has blonde hair and is wearing a modest but elegant dress. She seems surprisingly friendly. Her soft voice and impeccable manners seem out of place in a city where extreme passions and boundless indulgence prevail over temperance and moderation. A new guest has arrived. How exciting. A mortal from Golarion, if my eyes do not deceive me. What brings you to my manor? This is all very intriguing. Vellexia. We have clashed in battle many times. Her claws were always stained with the blood of those she killed on the battlefield. Now she looks different. But I am certain that her true nature remains unchanged. She is still violent and dangerous. You must be on your guard, champion. Vellexia greets Alushinyrra with a cordial nod. Sweetheart, you should have told me you were coming. I would have organised a reception to celebrate your return. I must confess, I rather missed having you around, but all is forgiven, and I hope that I can count you among my regular guests once more. Alushinyrra forces a smile. Thank you for your hospitality, Vellexia, but I doubt that you'll find me very interesting. Things have changed since my last visit. I'm a different person now. Alushinyrra leans towards you and whispers, I have to warn you, Vellexia is much more dangerous than she looks. She knows how to be amicable, but that is only a pretense. Her friendly demeanour is as fake as everything else in this city. If you look behind the mask, you will see someone who is old, cruel, and utterly insane. Someone who adores random acts of senseless violence. Trust me, I used to know her in my past life. Woljif. Seriously? You used to swan around grand palaces and rub shoulders with the movers and shakers of demon high society? You were basically a hoity-toity noble, but you left it all behind to sit in some old ruins on Golarion, and you call Vellexia insane. Everyone talks a lot about you here in Alushinyrra. Who are you? Vellexia laughs happily. Ha ha ha, how refreshingly direct. Well, let me tell you a little something about myself. My name is Lady Vellexia, but it is common for others to add a few epitaphs before my name, often something like magnificent or illustrious. I hold considerable influence in the upper city. You can even call it my little queendom. I am the foremost member of the city's elite, and all the aristocrats of Alushinyrra acknowledge me as their de facto leader. You might be under the misconception that the city is ruled by Chimera, but Chimera is nothing more than a glorified cleaner, entrusted with the responsibility of tending to the latrines. I, on the other hand, hold sway over the most powerful and influential demons in the city. You see, my dear friend Nocticula allows me to lead the nobility because I look out for her interests. She knows that I am loyal. Unlike most demons, I do not aspire to power beyond what I already possess. I would never stage a coup against Our Lady in Shadow, nor would I ever use my position in society to support anyone else in such a foolish endeavour. Okay, do we reveal that we're the commander of the Crusade? She might be curious about that. Yeah, let's be blunt with her. I am the commander of the Crusaders of Golarion. I am a famous warrior known for my amazing powers. I seek the honour of your attention and the pleasure of your inestimable company. Vellexia answers politely, but without much enthusiasm. Known for your amazing powers? Here in the Abyss, you'll need more than power and influence to impress others. Your special abilities will hardly give you the same status as they did on your home world. The demons will see you as worthy of glory and respect. The demons will not see you as worthy of glory and respect until you demonstrate what makes you unique. However, you've managed to pique my interest, and I would be glad to make your acquaintance. There is no need to bother with titles. You can simply call me Vellexia, and you are? Don't put your trust in her words, champion. Vellexia's temper is like the wind that blows across Ishiar. It changes constantly, and bodes poorly for us no matter what direction it turns. You must watch her as vigilantly as a skilled sailor watches the horizon. Thank you, Hand, but we're still going to tell her our name. You can call me Nest. Nest. Vellexia rolls your name slowly across her tongue as if tasting the way it sounds. What an unusual name. Certainly not in keeping with the spirit of the Abyss, but I like it. You know, Nest, I have a proposal for you. Let's pick a place that's nice and romantic and go on an innocent little date together. It'll be a chance for us to get to know one another. How about the Battle Bliss? It offers simple, spirited entertainment, and it will be a good place for us to talk undisturbed. No one will notice us because they'll be too busy watching the fights in the pit. We can have a nice conversation and learn more about one another. I'll be waiting for you at the arena. I hope you'll accept my invitation. I will be very disappointed if you deny me the pleasure of your company. Darren. Who does she think we are? A circus troupe hired to entertain guests at a ball? The effrontery. Call me old-fashioned, but I rather think we should go back to the traditional kill-on-sight method of dealing with demons. I'd like to get to know you better. I am flattered by your attention, and I find your personality intriguing. You know I take great interest in promising young talent, and I tend to offer my patronage to gifted artists. Unfortunately, many of them turn out to be frauds, unable to keep me entertained for more than a few seconds. An acquaintance of mine once mentioned that you used to fly naked over Alushinyrra. They said you wreaked havoc and terrorized the city in every way imaginable. Vellexia blushes slightly and hastily brushes off the question. Oh no, that's preposterous. Those are just ridiculous rumours and exaggerated stories. Of course, when I was younger, I may have allowed myself to be a little too exuberant, but still, what a blatant lie. Flying naked. Such outrageous nonsense. The demon tries to pretend she is outraged, but a sly, self-satisfied smile plays about her lips. If you know all of the most influential demons in this city, perhaps you've heard of a demon named Willidus. Well, maybe we'll ask that with Greyball with us. You're not like the other demons. Why is that? Time. It is a simple answer, but true. I know a lady is never supposed to reveal her age, but suffice it to say that I am far older than this city, and can recall the circumstances in which it was founded. During the ages that have passed, I have had time to play various roles. Perhaps if the gods of Golarion are generous and bless you with longevity, we will meet again. But if that does happen, say, 1,000 years from now, I will be completely different. As time passes, I grow bored with each new version of myself, and since boredom is my sworn enemy, I have to reinvent myself to escape its grasp. When you feel bored, is it always so horrible? You've tried so much in your life, but have you ever tried to become good? It is very hard and takes a very long time, so you won't have a chance to be bored. Vellexia eyes Ember with mild curiosity, as if observing a mildly amusing animal in the zoo. Is she here to entertain you with her oddities? I also enjoy the company of jesters, though I wouldn't like to have one of them as my constant companion. Hey, stop being mean to my friend. But I guess you don't know what it's like to have friends, you stupid demon. If you have a friend, you can laugh and play together. That's what I do with Ember. We have lots of fun together. But you're just mean, and you don't like when people make you laugh. That's why you don't have fun. Ivu, you're going to get us in trouble. What made you interested in me? Ah, you are so modest. Vellexia nods knowingly. You are a Golarion warrior, and you are responsible for securing several major victories in the World Wound. You had the courage to descend into the Abyss, and now you've chosen to pay me a visit. Moreover, you are not here to wave a sword in my face, but to have a nice conversation. Now, be honest, if you were me, wouldn't you be intrigued? You are very powerful, aren't you? It is true that my name carries a certain degree of prestige here in Alushinyrra. My advice, based on a millennia of experience, can be truly valuable, and my adventurous life has allowed me to acquire extensive connections, as well as an impressive collection of powerful curiosities. Now really, just listen to me, talking your ear off like a market seller. The demon laughs at herself good-naturedly. Are you skilled in the magic of enchantments? Yes, that's one of my many talents. A life that spans thousands of years can be a challenge for even the most lively and curious of minds. I am always looking for something new and exciting to do, so I have studied many strange subjects. I take particular interest in anything bizarre or unusual. Why do you like to support young talent? Vellexia glances at you coyly and gives you a charming smile. I could have told you that I am driven by pure altruism and the desire to perform good deeds, and you would have thought me the kindest and most noble of demons. But the truth is that I am easily bored, and by attracting the young and gifted, I can discover something new every day. They keep me entertained, and to be honest, they add to my prestige. I like making new friends, and with my help, those friends can become very influential indeed. What happens to those who fail to interest you? Vellexia looks at you uncomprehendingly for several moments, then bursts into a peal of musical laughter. Oh, so you've heard those ridiculous rumours. Don't pay any attention to them. They're all so boring. Whoever invented them has no imagination. I've heard rumours that I kill them, that I keep them in my dungeons, and even, just imagine that I rape them until they drop dead of exhaustion. It's all an extraordinary load of rubbish. I haven't done anything like that for at least a couple of millennia. Your pleasantness is fading fast. Thank you for your answers. Thank you for being interested in what I have to say. Tell you what, we might not actually come back and talk to her, so we'll ask about Willidus now. If you know all the most influential demons in this city, perhaps you've heard of a demon named Willidus? Vellexia smirks at you. Indeed, although I wish I hadn't. The pompous dullard never stops boasting about his position as Our Lady in Shadow's main arcanist, and perhaps his magic really is that impressive, but unfortunately the same cannot be said of his character. He is a coward and a bore. He may be tenacious, but he certainly lacks any cunning. I heard that he recently hired some assassins and sent them after Darazan's head, but he wasn't smart enough to hire professionals. Not only did they fail, they also revealed the name of their client, and now everyone knows who ordered the hit job. Such mad mediocrity. Okay, I'm sure Greyball would have had something to say if he was with us about that. Okay, I have to go. Vellexia smiles warmly as she bids you farewell. Please don't stay away too long. Come back soon. Okay, so we'll go meet her at the Battle Bliss. She didn't give us a coin. That's what I was hoping for. But that's okay, we need to go back to the Battle Bliss to fight anyway. But we'll go home for now. Go back to camp. Come on, bridge. There you are. There's the portal. It's down there. We'll have to come the long way back up when we go down then. I'm tempted to skip level up because I can take time, end up taking a fair bit of time with it when I do it, but I think it's good to keep track of what the main characters of the party are doing. I'll skip it with all the companions, like, we hardly ever use them, so it's not worth doing it, but... Although I don't think we have to pick a feat this time, so it'll probably be quicker. Is there someone there? It looked like it. Okay, we'll go talk to Alushinyrra. Hello? Alushinyrra looks at you and smiles sadly without saying a word. You wanted to talk about what happened in Demalchio's manor? Yes. I thought a lot about what he said, and then I understood. Wait, I think it would be easier to show you instead of trying to explain everything. Will you follow me into my dream again, please? Sure, let's go. Thank you. Alushinyrra takes your hand in her small, searing palm, and the world around you begins to fade. Help Alushinyrra put her dreams in order. Dreams in ruin. Okay. Alushinyrra's dream is filled with smoke. A cold, ghostly fire is devouring the dreams of others she had collected. Tears are flowing freely from her eyes, leaving faint trails on her soot-stained cheeks. Arushale, what's wrong? My dreams. It was all a mistake. Do you remember what we saw in Demalchio's mansion? What he said about the dreams coming true? Food, riches, the demise of his enemies? The teary-eyed succubus looks at you. Desna asked me what I dreamed of. I tried to find an answer, I truly did, but look. Are my dreams any different from the desires of demons? What's changed? What's the name of that bird that grabs everything shiny and carries it off to its nest? A goldfinch, right? I'm just like a thieving goldfinch that spies on people's dreams and hoards them away, but doing that hasn't changed me at all. I'm still the same greedy, cruel, lustful demon I've always been. That's not true. You're not like other demons. You do good. I force myself to do good every day. I help mortals. I protect them from other demons. But can my actions change my inner nature at all? If I'm still a demon inside, then what does it matter? What if, without even knowing it, I'm simply integrating myself with you so that I can just seduce, betray, and murder you? I don't want that, but my black heart does. Other demons don't dream. That's true, but this is my dream, and it's full of things that demons desire in reality. We're not going to do the evil option. What are you going to do now? Now? Arushale looks at her burning dream with sadness. I have to start anew. I still have my own dream. I will cleanse it of others' desires and try to find my own. Arushale cradles a tiny flame in her palm and watches it dance on her fingers. I was so happy to receive my own dreams, and now it's so difficult to get rid of them. Will you help me destroy all of this? I fear I won't manage on my own. Aww. I don't know if that's the right lesson to take, but we'll help you if that's what you want. Thank you for giving me this dream. Nest, it's a beautiful dream, but it wasn't mine. Okay, we'll burn down the cobbled streets and the comfortable bed. We'll burn down the nice rug. We'll burn down the child Lowry. And the potions. Yeah, we'll burn it all if that's what you want. Guess we have to talk to the shadow, don't we? Yeah. Arushale's dream has been swallowed by the flames. Ribbons of smoke drift away, carried by an intangible wind. A black shadow lurks in the darkness, staring at you. This is Arushale's ineradicable nightmare. The succubus touches the table. The fire not only failed to destroy it, it somehow made the table even more real. Arushale studies it with a mix of sorrow and confusion. What's wrong with this stupid table? Why didn't it burn? Your nightmare didn't burn either. No, it didn't. Arushale looks at the black shadow, which stares dolefully back at her. That thing won't ever leave this place. Ever. Think about it. Why this table? Why is it important? I don't know, I don't. Arushale knocks on the wooden surface. It's just a table. And Evia's fresh bread used to be here, but now it's gone, and yet the table remains. What if this is a real dream? Your own dream and not something you've overheard? This table? The confused succubus traces the wooden surface with her finger. Is this what I dream of? Furniture? Yeah, we'll leave it. I don't think we should encourage it to be destroyed. What now? Is it truly the end of your dream? I don't know. Arushale sighs pensively. Perhaps I won't do anything yet. Everything has burned down apart from my nightmare and this table. I'll come back here to... She shakes her head. I need some time. I need some time alone to think about it. Later. Let's go back to the real world for now. Anything more to say? Arushale looks at you and smiles sadly without saying a word. Have you worked out yet what the table in your dreams means? Not yet. I keep going back there to examine it, but it's still just a simple table. What can it possibly signify? Arushale shrugs. It's a mystery. Perhaps I'll be able to solve it when we get back to Golarion. It's not very easy to dream here in the Abyss. Okay, I have to go. Right, let's do the level up of our main characters before we rest. That way I can remember to add new spells and things. Yeah. Knowledge, Arcana and World, Perception, Athletics. Yeah, use Magic Device, sure. Okay, I've got more level 6 spells. You become a fighting machine, stronger, faster and more skilled in combat. Your mindset changes so that you relish combat and you can't cast spells. That's not great for us, really. Could do Umbral Strike. Sirocco. A blast of Furnace Hot Wind blasts downwards, inflicting 4d6 fire damage plus 1 point per caster level to all creatures in the area and knocking them prone. That sounds alright. Let's take Sicario. Let's take Stone to Flesh, maybe? Disintegrate? Okay, we'll take there's no more melee touch attacks, which is the sad thing I find. They kind of disappear after the early levels. We'll take a Disintegrate. We've got Ember has Stone to Flesh. Although I doubt we'll really use them that much. Right, Arushale, you're up. Yeah, Espionage Expert. Take Dexterity. We're only going to get one more ability point upgrade at level 20. Take Use Magic Device, why not? Ember. Are we still doing Lawmaster for level 16? Is that right? Let me just check. Level 16 Witch. Okay. Yeah, more Charisma. Law Religion, Knowledge Arcana. No, not Knowledge Arcana. Do Persuasion and Use Magic Device. What was the spell suggestion? Which spells? Mind Blank. Although we really want to just be using greater heightened command. I haven't actually heightened that yet, have I? Where is Mind Blank? Oh, there it is. This spell grants a +8 resistance bonus on saving throws against all mind-affecting spells and effects. The subject is also protected from all items, spells, and other effects that gather information about the target through divination magic. Okay. I think they sound fine to me. Really, other level 8 spells that might be nice. Woolgif. You're going to still be Vivisectionist, aren't you? Yeah, we up your dexterity every time. That'll be Constitution next time, I think. Perception. And use Magic Device. Medical Discovery. I think this is where we get greater mutagen, right? Level 60, yeah, greater mutagen. So this just improves his mutagen ability. The alchemist mutagen now grants a +4 natural bonus to AC, +6 alchemical bonus to one of the physical scores, dexterity, and a +4 alchemical bonus to a second physical ability score. Oh, okay, that's nice. Go greater mutagen. And spells wise, we could give him stone skin. What are the suggestions for spells? There aren't any suggestions for spells. Are there any self buffs only that would be good to give to other people? Right, so we've already got Nest having stone skin. These are level 4 spells, so having False Life Greater is good. Maybe just give him See Invisibility Communal. That might not be a bad thing to have available. Yeah, we'll give him that. Or Thorn Body. Okay, this spell causes spikes to grow from your exposed skin, damaging creatures that strike you. It's only 1 round per level though, so that's a bit annoying. Okay, we'll go See Invisibility Communal. I think Echolocation is just a better version of that. Okay, we'll go Animal Aspect Greater then, I think. Gains 1 aspect that adds effects to the aspects that animal aspects grant. Okay. So we're probably going to be using the Dexterity and Strength one most. Yeah, Dexterity and Strength, there it is. Who's next? Ulbrig? You're always easy. No spells or anything to worry about. Just up your strength. Athletics, mobility, law, nature, and perception. Done. Nice and simple. And finally, Darren. Yeah, you can get 1 more point into charisma after this. That's worth doing. Knowledge World, Persuasion, Knowledge Arcana. I think Angel Aspect Greater will be what we go for, but let's just double check if there's any better suggestions. Level 16, Frightful Aspect. Okay. Oh, there it is. You become a larger, awful version of yourself and take on features that horrify your enemies. Does that mean we won't be able to ride our pet anymore? Holy Aura. A brilliant radiance surrounds the subject, protecting them from attacks, granting them resistance to spells casted by evil creatures and causing evil creatures to become blinded when they strike the subjects. This aspiration has 4 effects. Each warded creature gains deflection bonus and a resistance on saves. Each warded creature gains spell resistance 25 against evil spells and spells cast by evil creatures. I mean, Holy Aura sounds quite good. Unholy Aura, I guess it's just the opposite. Well, the same thing for evil. Okay, we'll take Frightful Aspect as suggested. We can always see if it means we can't use our pet anymore, but I think we'll still be able to. Okay, Animal Companion Bully, you get more strength. Same skills. Perfect. Now let's just check our spell books. Because we can now do level 6 spells and we have 5 slots. Okay, Duke, Cat's Grace, Mass. We've got Darren doing Bear's Endurance, Mass, and Bull's Strength for people that need it. Darren can't do Cat's Grace, Mass, though. Dispel magic might be good against opponents. We can always try out how Sirocco and Disintegrate how effective they are. So we'll do that. Woolgif. Just have another echolocation. Just have one animal aspect greater. We only have one pet with us, really. Have one more false life. Perfect. Any other spell slots I need to adjust? Oh, Ruchelet's got a bit more. Just have one more Sense Vitals. Yep. Simple. Easy. Right, let's rest. Let's change the scrolls. Is there any scroll that would be more useful? Let's do an angelic aspect scroll. Don't know why there's two options for that, but oh, we still need a higher level Scroll Scribber's kit for these better spells. Keep an eye out for that. Nenio. Okay, begin resting.
Nenio, I like your tail. Really, but it serves no practical purpose and hinders rather than facilitates my movement. However, I cannot deny that beholding it does bring a certain aesthetic pleasure.
The Herald senses that one of the commander's companions requires help. The commander must go... Okay, we have a... Yeah, Sosiel wants to talk. Listen. The cleric speaks quietly, yet with unusual resolve. I found out that there's a slave trader at the local market, a demon in a black mask. I might be grasping at straws here, but what if he's the same demon that kidnapped Trevor? Let's go there and ask him some questions. Oh yeah, I think we've met him. A demon in a black mask, what are you talking about? Do you remember those soldiers who fought for the Hell Knights? They told me that a demon in a black mask was the one who took Trevor. They thought the monster just killed him, but we know there's a slave trade here. What if the demon brought my brother down here to sell him? What are you going to do? I don't know. Oh, sorry. Right now I only have this unreliable lead and lots of unreasonably high hopes. If this demon is really the one I'm looking for, if he still remembers who bought Trevor, if Trevor is still alive, let's start with a simple conversation. We'll listen to what the demon has to say, then decide what to do next. Are you sure you still want to find Trevor? You may not like what you discover. Sosiel looks down. I've long accepted that whatever happened to Trevor couldn't have been good. I still want to know his fate. If he's in prison, I will set him free. If he's dead, I will at least be able to pray for his soul's peaceful rest. I'll see what I can do. Thank you. Maybe we'll go out with a bunch of our companions and do their... Because Lann wants us to just run around and find Savamelekh. Maybe we'll do a backup companions quest. Yeah, we could take. Tell you what, we'll do Grey Boars, because at least we actually know the place to go there. Okay, Ember, Darren, Ulbrig. Tell you what, let's leave Ulbrig behind. We'll do. We can at least go and do the conversation for Sosiel, because that can be done quite quickly. Oh, you know what? Why not? Let's just do all the extra ones. That could be the goal today. Okay, first I want to go to the Bad Luck Tavern. So there was some more information about Willidus we could get here. I guess we'll level up these ones as well, seeing as we're with them. Oh, actually, I think I might have got a new weapon for Grey Boar as well. Yeah, abrupt end. That's much better than some of the other cookeries we've got. Get rid of the radiant cookery. And then gear-wise, I think we had some gloves that were good for a slayer, didn't we? Or bracers. Yeah, study target. We'll have him use those. Not a ton of other gloves that I think are useful for him. Yeah, he doesn't use spells. There's a belt of giant strength. I'm fine with them keeping that. Any better cloaks or anything? Yeah, we'll give him the cloak of resistance +3. What about helmets? It's not a shifter. Weaken torture. The target must pass a fortitude saving throw or suffer bleed damage that equals the wearer's strength modifier. Yeah, okay. Where this helmet looks a bit ridiculous on you, Greyball, but that's okay. That's all fine. You can still use the buffs from Darren, so I'm not too worried about other rings. Yeah, level you up. More to strength. That's all fine. Slayer talents. What's the suggestion here? Greyball, level 16, Opportunist. There it is. The character can make an attack of opportunity against an opponent who has just been struck for damage in melee by another character. This attack counts as... Okay. Sounds pretty good. Sosiel. Honestly, Sosiel, you're a bit of... The build's not great with you. Oh, and I didn't add more spells, did I? Before resting. Probably should have done the leveling up first then, but oh well. Yeah, just do perception. He doesn't even get more spells this level. And then Lann, who we're just keeping as a pure Zen archer. We've got 2 more level ups with him, so let's do 1 into strength and 1 into dexterity, or do 2 more into wisdom. I think wisdom's better because I do think he gets damage bonuses from his wisdom as he's a monk. And then your key power. We'll give you abundant step just because that's helpful in the abyss, isn't it? Gear wise, is there... Oh, you haven't got anything on, Lann. Sort yourself out. Composite short bow, that's a short bow as well. Yeah, just use this speed +3 composite longbow. Haven't got any gear at all, mate. What's wrong? Do I have any dexterity and strength ones? Okay. Actually, no, we'll just use enchantments to get that up. Use the cloak of resistance +3. Amulets. Lesser braces of archery. Do I have any better braces of archery? No, well, that's good enough then. We're only going to use you for a little bit and then send you back. I've got too much gear to think about is the problem. We can get that from a buff from Darren, so it doesn't really mean much. Oh, whatever, you can just be like this. I'm not going to overthink it. So sure, you can also take that. Yeah, same with you. We're hardly going to use you for very long, are we? Is there a better bardiche that we could give you? Or glaive, even? I don't think so. Yeah, we'll just leave things as they are. Oh, your dog can probably level up as well, can't he? Yeah, Charlie can level up. You can level up twice even. Dazzling display, so shatter defenses. It's the obvious choice. Oh, he needs the intelligence headband. Yep. Close the interface. At least now we've got enough of these intelligence headbands that you can just keep it on. Don't have to worry about taking it off. There you go. Okay. Yep. Those two. Shatter defenses. Down here. Nope. Yeah, there you are. And then strength. Okay. Let me just do the buffing. Okay. Happy to make do with these buffs. Let's talk latest rumours. Yeah, I'll have another drink. Have you heard of someone named Willardus? Of course. There's a name of the demon who serves us as, shall we say, Nocticula's court mage. The name has come up quite a few times recently because the innkeeper's voice drops to a low conspiratorial tone. They say Discari's servants sent assassins after him. He rubbed the locust the wrong way, and now he's holed up in his palace, which he's turned into a fortress. Everything is clear. Okay, I'm leaving. Okay, we'll just go over to the flesh market so we can talk to that demon. It's going to take us a minute to get back up to the upper city anyway, seeing as we don't have any coins for it. Although I imagine this quest will then have us go somewhere else with Sosiel. So we can see. The demon in the black mask is over here. Crebus, there you go. The strange vendor swathed in black extends his palm towards you, and an ink inscription appears there. Shall we trade? Who are you and where did you come from? 3 words appear on the vendor's palm. Crebus, from everywhere. The secretive stranger smiles lifelessly and shrugs. His soft, flowing movements are so smooth as to be almost indiscernible, as if he were not a creature of flesh, but rather of melting wax. The slaver opens his mouth wide, and you see neither teeth nor tongue inside. The ink on his palm forms the words, "I can communicate." What kind of slaves do you offer? With a slight nod, Crebus points at a group of slaves standing nearby. All of them are completely motionless. Their backs are naturally straight. They seem to be drugged. Their eyes are entirely black without a hint of pupil, and in the depths tiny blue sparks flicker like stars in the night sky. From time to time, some of the slaves utter something uncanny or barely comprehensible, then fall silent again. Tiny ink glyphs begin to appear rapidly on the slaver's palm as if drawn by a skilled scribe. My lunatics. Magical ingredients for ritual sacrifices, dissolved in blood, fermentation finished, distillation finished, deposition into practical self-propelled storage units inside the slaves' bodies. High magic potential. The goods are examined and certified by esteemed Willardus, approved for trading. Oh, there you go. I can sense darkness inside them. Not mundane darkness, which is merely the absence of light, but an embodied darkness that begets evil and possesses awareness instead of being emptiness and nothing. What cursed substances did he pump into these unfortunates? Keep an eye on them, for the darkness inside them waits for the right moment to be born into this world. What have you done to these slaves, and why? Snakes made of letters crawl over Crebus's hands. They are no longer slaves, they are vessels of magic. Their bodily fluids were drained and replaced by potions and decoctions imbued with energies. They are dried mummies. Their dried mummies were filled with the dampness of magic, and their dehydrated brains were filled with mysteries of the universe. Top quality. Sorry, I'm stumbling everywhere. Top quality. Nahindrian, as they say here in Alushinyrra. I have to go. Is that not the person you were looking for, Sosiel? Demon in the black mask. Is it a different one? There was one over here that was wearing a mask, wasn't there?
Precisely.
Oh, there you go. Weirlong Black Mask. It's even in his name. Weirlong's grotesque black mask changes before your eyes so that it now resembles melting stone. A satisfied and bloodthirsty expression appears on it. I can't remember what voice I did for you. So you're looking for gladiators. You've come to the right place. The young cleric resolutely stares into the slaver's eyes. My brother Trevor was abducted by a demon in a black mask. Was that you? Weirlong sniffs the air. Well, well. That face, that scent. Yes, I remember him. He was a strong fighter, a dangerous one. I made good money when I sold him. Where is he now? To whom did you sell him? Answer me, you monster. Don't be so rude, young mortal, unless you want to meet your death sooner than you expected. I have only one buyer, the Battle Bliss. Do you want to know what became of him? Find out at the arena. In the arena? Sosiel looks at you, stricken. So these mad beasts made him fight, Oh, Shaylin, what cruel mockery. But he is still alive, and that is all that matters. We can't waste time. We must get him out of there before it's too late. I have to go. It seems the mask's expression has changed slightly. The grin becomes more malevolent, more scheming. I wish you glorious battles, many fallen enemies, and a hard and painful death that will be etched into the hearts of generations to come. Okay.
I'm all ears.
At what point, Lann, will you start smelling your target? We were meant to go to the Battle Bliss anyway, I guess, weren't we? To see Vellexia. Although really this is wasting time. We need... Oh, I wanted to go to the upper city with more priority there. No, no, stop moving. Yeah, come back. Thank you. Why can't the teleportation point for the Battle Bliss be inside the lobby? Why does it have to be just outside? Makes you do 2 loading screens. Vellexia. For your date, Vellexia has changed her previous dress for an equally elegant outfit. The blood-red hue on her new gown seems particularly fitting, considering the activities of the arena. There you are, Nest. Let's hurry to the box reserved for distinguished guests. I am determined not to let you enjoy the spectacle from any other seats. Your new dress is very elegant. Okay. No idle chit-chat, it seems. Or we're just going there to talk. The demon blushes slightly and gives you a pleased smile. I'm flattered you notice such things, especially here in the arena, where there are so many other sights to capture your attention. Speaking of which, the fight is about to start. My odds on the giant. Yep, there you go. Oh, come back. A fierce battle unfolds in the arena. The bloody freak surges forward, launching into a brutal attack against Astalem. Astalem desperately tries to resist the onslaught, but the bloody freak is relentless. He strikes one furious blow after another, showing no signs of exhaustion or fatigue as he bears down on his opponent. Astalem attempts to fight back against her enemy with quick, sudden attacks, but fails to find an opening. Her movements begin to slow, and her footsteps leave behind a crimson trail of blood. I can fight all right, but I don't like to watch such horrible fights. Watching them is scary, and it makes me unhappy. Oh, here's an idea. I'll just keep my eyes closed. Ivy squeezes her eyes shut resolutely. Vellexia observes you closely. Her eyes sparkle with lively curiosity, and you are forced to turn your attention away from the fight as she asks, Slavery is the cornerstone of our life in the Abyss, and gladiator fights are a popular source of entertainment. How are such shows perceived on your homeland of Golarion? What is your view on slavery? Well, yeah, the chaotic answer's the best one here, I think. I mean, good is obviously... we could do good as well. This here is the reason why I don't like lawful. It's like, oh, you know, it's it depends where. It's like trying to be high and mighty, but also like waving the responsibility away, depending on where you are. Chaotic. The very idea of slavery offends my free spirit. Vellexia smiles approvingly, clearly pleased with your answer. It offends ours too. Demons take great pleasure in enslaving others, and we will buy and sell slaves without hesitation. But a demon in chains will not rest until they regain their freedom and tear their captors to pieces. Oh, okay. Yeah, is this a comeback? Don't get cocky, it's not over yet though. With a victorious growl, the bloody freak hurls himself recklessly at his rival, who appears to be exhausted from her wounds. However, Atselm was merely feigning weakness. She dodges at the last moment and strikes a resounding blow. Blood gushes from the demon's wounds, and his growl of rage gives way to a howl of desperation. Vellexia glances disinterestedly at the arena, then returns her attention to you. She is clearly more interested in conversation than in watching the fight. Nevertheless, even Golarians who are not enslaved are often forced to fight by those on authority. Yet they still charge into battle with as much zeal as those two gladiators down in the arena. So tell me, what gives them the motivation to fight? What do they hope to achieve? I think we'll do chaotic again. Those who are worthy fight for their freedom. As for the rest, they fight because they are obedient to the will of their masters. I'm not as keen on that one. The good, our conscience and our nobility lead us into battle. Okay, we'll still go into chaotic. The demon nods her approval. I can see that you are insightful enough to notice the invisible chains and collars that bind your kin. Such depth of perception is truly commendable. How's it going to go? Oh, it looks like Atselm's taking it. Atselm, no longer putting up a pretense of weakness, advances against the bloody freak, dealing him several painful blows. She strikes with precision, drawing blood but never delivering a fatal blow. The audience goes wild as Atselm toys with her opponent, and the smell of blood hangs heavy in the air. There is no doubt that the merciless symphony of violence being played out in the arena will soon reach its deadly crescendo. Oh! Oh, there you go. I was right at the beginning. But the bloody freak isn't finished. He lets out a monstrous bloodthirsty howl. It reverberates around the arena as he channels his powerful rage into one last brutal attack. He strikes as swift as lightning, and Atselm's flurry of blows is brought to a sudden halt. She sways slightly, then doubles over, as if embracing the blade that was just plunged through her body. Then, with another primal roar, the demon cuts her down, dispatching his weakened opponent with one powerful strike. Vellexia watches Atselm closely. She muses thoughtfully. But every warrior will meet their death eventually. How do Golarians face the end of their life? Are they scared of death? Do they despise it? Or do they welcome it as a friend? Yeah, we'll do chaotic again. Death is the end, so we should live life to the fullest while there's still breath in our lungs. You have such a passion for life. I have never seen such depth of feeling. Most people are afraid of their emotions. They lack the courage to show their true feelings, so they try to keep them hidden with tricks and distractions that disguise the cowardice of their souls. The scream and howls of the crowd are deafening. The bloody freak, oblivious to his numerous wounds, basks in the admiration of the audience. The arena master's voice rings out across the battle bliss. All hail the winner! Hail the bloody freak! Oh, Savamelekh here. Savamelekh rises from her place and announces loudly, I want this bloodthirsty fighter to be my servant. From now on he is my slave, and anyone insolent enough to object will face my wrath. do a knowledge check or a diplomacy check? We'll try the diplomacy check. That's more fun, I think. If you outbid Savamelekh for this gladiator, you'll wipe the smirk off her arrogant face. Success. Vellexia averts her gaze, but fails to hide her mischievous smile. What a positively delightful idea. I can't resist. Ah, what you do to me. You've discovered my weakness. Only moments ago, Savamelekh commanded the attention of the entire audience as she boasted about her power. However, when Vellexia rises from her seat, all eyes turn toward the succubus. I dare to challenge the claim of the most esteemed Savamelekh. I am touched by this fighter's tenacity. He has found a way to my heart, and I wish to make him my bodyguard. If anyone dares to argue against my right to make such a claim, they can say it to my face. The arena master glances cautiously at Savamelekh. Then he turns to Vellexia and gives her a respectful nod. The crowd erupts into jeers and shouts, clearly enjoying the public humiliation of Baphomet's daughter. Savamelekh bellows and utters wild curses, and the sounds of her wrath shake the arena. But Vellexia ignores her threats with a look of magnificent disdain, and gives you a sly smile. This was so exciting. I've enjoyed our time together here at the arena. However, I cannot resist the urge to appear with you somewhere in high society. I am sure you wouldn't say no to attending a private reception with me at the Harem of Ardent Dreams. Shamira has prepared something special for her guests, and I would very much like for you to experience it with me. I shall wait for you at the Harem of Ardent Dreams. You really must come. I simply won't take no for an answer. Vellexia suddenly pauses as she is about to leave. She turns to you with a look of gentle reproach. Oh, you should have reminded me. I nearly forgot. After such a wonderful time together, you must become a regular guest. I insist. Please accept this little gift as a reminder that the doors of my manor are always open to you. This coin is a key to the teleportation arch. Oh, there you go, we got one after this. Located in the upper city. I would not normally give something like this to my ordinary guests, but there's nothing ordinary about you, is there? Right, we also need to talk about Trevor. Do we talk to Zeklex? How can I be of assistance? I'm looking for one particular slave. I suspect he passed through the hands of a slaver wearing a black mask. You've come to the right place. Tell me more about the slave you're looking for. The tiefling listens to your description and then nods. You're in luck. The gladiator you're looking for is still alive. He's earned a place in the Nahindrian League. We call him the Dire One. However, it won't be easy to arrange a visit. All the League's members prefer to keep to themselves, but the Dire One is notoriously reclusive. In the arena? Sosiel looks at you, stricken. So these beasts made him... Oh, Shaylin, what a cruel mockery. But he is still alive, and that is all that matters. We can't waste time. We must get him out of here before it's too late. I'm not sure how we're supposed to meet with him. I arranged a deal with the succubi. I'm glad to hear it. Your help in these matters is invaluable, since I cannot attend to them myself. I think you will find the reward for your assistance is quite generous. I've arranged a fight for you, against a member of the Nahindrian League. Please let me know as soon as you're ready. So we can try and get some more money out of him. Yeah, let's try and do that. You haven't paid me enough. The deal with the succubi cost more than expected. You still owe me money. The tiefling looks at you closely, then shakes his head. I know the rates of the service of the 10,000 delights. The sum I gave you was more than enough to cover the cost. Okay, we'll actually do the arena fight later. Right, how do we... What was the next step of the quest? Organise a meeting for Sosiel and his brother. A man once known as Trevor... Oh, we have to be in the Nahindrian League. Okay. Maybe we should do the fight now then. At least while we've still got... Oh, we've still got time on these. That's fine then. Right, I'm going to go and do Greyboar's quest at least, because at least we know we're going for that one. Lann's and Sosiel's are just sending us all over the place. Hopefully they can get something done. Terrace of the Favoured Mistress. Or Terrace of Favoured Mistresses. I'm not sure what will happen with Lann's. I'm trying to keep an eye out for if he's saying anything, because he says he can... Oh, there you go. Lann suddenly stops and presses his hand to his mouth. The human half of his face drains of colour, while the scaled half acquires a yellowish tinge. A thick, black drop of something seeps out of his eyes and rolls down his cheek, leaving a dark streak. I'm fine. He takes a few steps, but staggers like a sailor on a ship. I guess Savamelekh is closer than I thought. There are so many demons here. Why do I sense this one in particular? You are definitely not fine. What's wrong with you? Must have eaten something that did. Lann pauses, waiting for a spasm to pass. Alright, there's no point in hiding it. It's definitely because of Savamelekh. I don't just feel where he is. It's like I'm being ripped to pieces from the inside. Like every inch of my body is on fire. When it happened the first time, I thought I was a goner. But I'm still alive, for now. And I'm ready to break that demon's neck. You know, I had to eat a rotten rat once. Right now I feel like I've just eaten a dozen of them. Should we stop? No. No anything but that. Every minute I spend in this quarter is like torture. I feel like Iomede's herald being forced to set foot inside a brothel. Yeah, we have our Iomede's herald with us. So Savamelekh is in the upper city. Hold on, we'll find him. Lann clenches his teeth. Savamelekh is here. Close. The sooner we find him, the better. I don't understand. I haven't been affected by his ritual. Then why... He clutches his head. Damn it. I run straight into his open arms. If it'll only make this stop. Well, that's a bit concerning. Is he in the abandoned mansion? That's going to be my guess. Let's go check the abandoned mansion we found. I imagine it won't say his name explicitly, because otherwise we could know where he is before Lann even starts his quest, if he happens to come up there. Is this Savamelekh's mansion? No, I was wrong.
Commander.
Okay. Well, in that case, we'll just keep an eye out and head back to where we're going for Greyball. God, it's got really cold today. Weather's all over the place in September. It's like, you'll have some days that are warm and then it'll just suddenly get freezing. Got the sniffles. Okay, well we know where we're going for this one, so let's just go do it. We'll keep an eye out for where Savamelekh lives. Well, I haven't gone over here yet, have I? Maybe it'll be across that way? I feel like Willidus will have stuff to say, so I kind of want to change Lann out for Alushinyrra as soon as we can. Okay, let's try across here. There we are. Or is this going to be Nocticula's Palace, because it's got such a grand entrance? Yeah, I'm beginning to think this is where Nocticula's going to be. Otherwise, why would it need such a long bridge? Yeah. Oh wait, wasn't there a mansion that... Wasn't there a... Yeah, there was a mansion that didn't have a name. Let's go there then. Okay, I guess we have to walk all the way back across the bridge. No, everybody please. Yep. Yeah, we'll try the mansion that doesn't have a name. That'd be my second guess if it's not the abandoned mansion. Where was it? It was up. Yeah, it was up on the second level, wasn't it? Wait for everyone's catch up. Yeah, I feel like because everyone in Alushinyrra seems to know Arushale, so I imagine she'll have something to say to Willidus if he's such a high-ranking figure. Yeah, portal. Try this one. Savamelekh in here? No? Okay. Wrong again. Am I being stupid? Does it actually tell us which mansion it is? More than nothing. Which one of these quests was Bad Blood? The upper city. It will help us show the right way to the mansion. Am I missing any area? I guess I never went up there, did I? Okay, we'll go this way then. No, 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 no. Stay where you are. Let's just have everyone run over here. Maybe there's more mansions above this place. Portal up. Please hurry up, everyone. It's not half annoying, but you're so much slower than Darren. Oh, I haven't got any, not bringing Warjif and Arushale might have been a dumb idea, actually. I don't have my lockpickers. Be on your way. Our conversation is not meant for your ears, stranger. Okay, we'll move on. Although I might come back later. There you go, it's over here. Lann drops to his knees, his breathing coming in rattling gasps. He looks at you, trying to say something. Black liquid bubbles on his lips. His human eye has turned white, and something vicious and black slowly trickles from it like tears. Well, I think we found Savamelekh's lair. I don't think your body can handle this. Are you sure you're going to be able to fight the demon? Lann shakes his head. I can manage. I don't know what will happen when I go in, but I won't be a burden. Ever. If I can't walk, I'll crawl to him and gnaw on his ankles, or at least bite his toes off. You've always been a good-looking guy, Lann, and this war paint just adds to your appeal. What is this gunk oozing out of you? Lann coughs and spits on the ground. It's just my black humour finally taking physical form. Pay no attention. Suck it up and let's go. Let's finish him. Lann struggles to his feet. I will fight. I'm ready. If not for this, then for what, right? He is trying to smile, but all he manages is a painful grimace. If I kill him now, the mongrels won't have to suffer. Ever again. If this was a rehearsal of my death, I'd rather die fighting that fiend than die like this. Oh. It's just thrown us in, okay. Is this a one-time only location? If so, then I hope there are no lockpicking in here. Well, there is no lockpicking in here, I should say. The demon's grim figure, which resembles a skeleton with glossy skin stretched over it, hovers above you. A sea of eyes glittering hungrily in the darkness. The mongrels have been trained well, and they do not make a sound as they await their master's order to attack. If we'd left Wenduag alive, she would be here as well, And if Wenduag was in our party, like if we told her to come with us, she'd betray us.
My child, you have finally come to me. It took you so long to find your father's home. I called and called. I started to think you couldn't hear my call, couldn't feel my touch, but I see that you do. Your body reacts to my presence. Black tears shed from a great sin. They mean my poison has penetrated deep within you. Lann, that's your name, isn't it? I accept you, my prodigal son. I will accept you if you want to join me. How do you want to be initiated? With my poison in the flesh of the innocent, like all your kin, to build your strength? Or will you let me thrust my stinger in you? This will either kill you or make you my greatest of all mongrels. Decide now, while I, your father, am feeling benevolent.
The chamber grows darker, almost as if Savamelekh is absorbing the light. Lann falls, trying and failing to get up.
I'd rather die than serve you.
His voice lowers to a dull growl.
And you are not my father, you freak. You know so little, you weak, pathetic mongrel. I made you. You are my creations, and you will return to me.
Lann grinds his teeth to stop a scream of pain.
Lies.
What do you mean you made them, Savamelekh? Mongrels are descended from crusaders who were poisoned by demon filth. Well, I think that's what he's implying, isn't it? Savamelekh's bulging white eyes drink in the sight of Lann writhing on the ground.
Yes, and I was that filth. I was the sweet poison that corrupted them. I'll tell you a story, my naive commander. A long, long time ago, when stupid mortals thought that one crusade would be enough, angels came down from heaven to fight among you. Quarrelel, a child of light, led a troop of crusaders deep into the wound.
The darkness deepens and Lann screams in pain.
Shut up, you scum! They walked for many days and lost their way. The wastelands seemed a labyrinth to them, as if someone had confused them on purpose. They ran out of food and water. Despair and incredible rabid hunger overtook them. Only Quarrelel kept going and demanded the same of them. And then one crusader said, "He is a stranger, this angel. He is not one of us. If we kill and eat him, he won't be missed, and his holy flesh will give us the strength to get out of here. And see how he walks so briskly without tiring. We will gain his strength." The other crusaders were terrified, but the more their hunger tormented them, the more eagerly they looked upon Quarrelel. And one night, in the darkness they did what they had talked about, and the one who planted this idea in their heads dealt the first blow. And when the feast was over, I shed my crusader's guise and assumed my true form. I told them I was letting them go home, but that my brand, a brand of sin, would stay with them and their children forevermore. My poison would flow in their veins, and when I gave the order, they would come to me. You are lying.
Lann is shaking.
You are lying!
I might have gone a bit too high there. Sorry if that spiked on the audio. So the mongrel ancestors weren't noble crusaders?
They are fallen sinners who committed a great and disgusting atrocity. They destroyed a child of light and do not deserve to see the sun. Banished to darkness, doomed to starvation and deformity. The mongrels belong here with me. Flesh imbued with my poison is the only food they need. Serving me is the only life they deserve.
I don't believe you. You're just making this up. Lann attempts to get up but fails, vomiting vicious black liquid.
If I'm lying, why are you squirming before me now like a pathetic worm? You, who has not been touched by my poison or been my servant. If I'm lying, whence the taste of blood and raw flesh on your tongue? whence the hunger that is currently turning your guts inside out.
Shut up. I'll kill you. I'll destroy you.
I will.
Your magic didn't affect Lann in the caves below Canabras, but now it's turning him inside out. What changed?
Do you really think my powers are as crude as that? In the caves I summoned those I chose. Here I am calling to the blood of all my children. I am calling to the sin of their ancestors, to the old promise to return them to my side. No one can resist this call.
The demon grins.
And you, Commander, cannot resist the call of duty. This is why you are here and not in your fortress.
Where did you get these mongrels from? Didn't you free Neathholm alone with your tail between your legs?
Oh, Commander, don't assume you are the only one with a loyal army. I've been gathering my children for years. Those who were thought to have been lost in the caves actually found their true home. See any familiar faces, Lann?
Lann looks at the mongrels. Rulo, hold Gorham. But it's not possible. They're supposed to be dead. They went missing when I was a kid.
My poison doesn't kill mongrels. It gives them life. A long, long life. Those who remain in Dresden also deserve a long life. But what about you? Is this how you want to die?
I'd rather die than obey you. Lann doubles over in pain again. Lann, fight. It's just a demon. We've killed plenty before. You're stronger than this.
I am.
Lann tries to get up but can't, and he pounds his fist on the floor in despair.
No, I can't.
I let you down, Commander. I'm done. Finish me off. It's better that way. We'll do the diplomacy. Our option. Nothing's over as long as you're alive. I need you, Lann. Fight. Success. Lann takes a deep breath and closes his eyes. Yes. Just a minute. If you need me, I'll get up. Just give me a few minutes. I can do it. I'll be fine. Enough talking. It's time you paid for everything.
Oh no, Commander. While I did receive mythic power from my master, I am not in the mood to fight now. It's time for me to visit my children in Dresden, the city you abandoned. Without me, they are wandering in darkness, but I will give them power. Too bad you won't be able to follow me. We'll literally be worlds apart.
No, you won't touch them. Kill me, but don't touch them.
What are you talking about, my child? Of course I will kill you. Not personally, though. I will leave you in the capable hands of your kin. There may be few, but each of them is worth a dozen experienced soldiers. If you happen to survive, next time we meet I will have an army. Prepare to see even more familiar faces in it, Lann.
We won't fall here. I swear it.
Oh, I hope he actually doesn't get away. That would be that'd be disappointing. Oh yeah, do your weapon enchantment. I always forget to do that one. Okay. Do frigid touch attack on the mongrels. Oh, there's loads of them. I was about to say they're not as strong as you claimed, but they've got numbers, haven't they? Yeah, he's gonna flee, isn't he? Okay, study target, Greyball. I wish we had Wardjif with us, we could do haste then. I should have probably done these one at a time rather than grouping everyone together. In hindsight, I wish I had done it that way. Okay, do Righteous Might on yourself, Sosiel. Vision of Madness. You can give a creature a Vision of Madness as a melee touch attack. The target receives a bonus to attack rolls. Do Inspire, Command. There you go.
Begone, fiend!
Okay, Ember, your instant kills will come in handy here. Yes, well done. And then do command halt. Be good if we could just freeze a bunch of them. Oh, it won't work on them. Okay. Just do another instant kill then. Great. Perfect. Okay, Lann. Let's give you an extra attack. Do precise strike. Shoot the distance with the ones at a range. Oh, great. Okay, we've got more mongrels coming in from the back, it would seem. Darren, do a quickened prayer. Then do a regular... No, don't do regular burst of... Oh, we haven't got any more divine powers. Okay. Do Umbral Strike. And then just run an attack. Perfect. Either this might be a good time for your breath attack. We don't use it very much, do we? Just do a normal full round attack on this one.
Stab their backs.
I think it should need more than that. Grey Ball. Do another study target and then come over here.
Simply business. It's your time to cease to exist.
Oh, you haven't got enough movement. Okay. Yeah, everyone's just throwing their... Oh, you know what? There's so many here. I'm just going to turn them. Let's just do this in normal mode. Ember, you just keep instant killing. Perfect. I'm happy leaving everyone else to just do what they do. Yeah, you guys come and help Lann out. He's kind of been cornered. Easy. Lann is still pale, but he's obviously much improved. It's a strange feeling. I ought to stop thinking about my tribe and fulfill my duty as a crusader, but I can't. I'm a mongrel, and I have a duty to the mongrels too. My heart is like my face now, split in two. My cold-blooded half tells me to forget about the tribe, and my human half is desperate to find a way back to Golarion. Lann looks at you intently. Until we do what the Queen sent us here to do, we can't leave this place, right, Commander? Tell me. I need to hear it. Are you alright? Lann chuckles. Right now, I'm fine. I don't even have a headache. But inside, that's another story. Why don't I just jump around a little? If anything comes loose inside me, it will rattle. That way we'll know if I need to run to a healer, or if it's too late. Lann wipes the remains of the black liquid from his face. A chance to wash my face would be welcome. Or maybe I should leave it. I could scare off passing demons. Savamelek's presence alone had you writhing in agony just now. Will you be able to fight him when we catch up with him again in Dresden? I don't know if I'll be able to handle him or not, but I have to try. It's a matter of honor. Do you think Savamelekh was lying about your ancestors? I want to believe that he's lying, but deep down I know it's true. Our deformities aren't a sign of valor of our ancestors who fought in the wound and sacrificed themselves for the cause. Our deformities brand us as criminals. We are not underground crusaders. We're outcasts who belong in the caves, or in the abyss. I'll do anything to keep Sul and the others from finding out about this. I'll fight Savamelekh and rip his vile tongue out. But that won't change the truth. We are cursed forever. Okay. I don't want to be this flippant with him, so I'm not going to do the chaotic option. I'll just pick the neutral one. We are not responsible for our ancestors' actions, but we are free to choose our own path. I don't know. I used to think so, but that was before I found out my people dismembered and devoured an angel. That's when my belief in our heroic past and radiant future hit a bit of a rough patch. So I'm sorry. I can't find it in me to agree with you. The only thing I know for certain is that Savamelekh must die. The mongrels are safe in Dresden, no matter what that demon said, and only we can carry out our mission here. Lann takes a deep breath and exhales loudly. You're right. There are plenty of people back in Dresden who will protect the mongrels. The Queen, Irabeth, and Evia? Yes, I'm going to trust in that. But even so, now it's personal. I will have to go back there and face that demon. We have to keep going, do what we came to the Abyss to do. There is no other way out. Yes, Commander. The sooner we finish here, the sooner we'll return to Dresden. Thank you for not abandoning me, and for your words. I'm going to make that demon regret the day he was spawned. That is my duty, and I will see it done, whatever it takes. Okay. There are a lot of bodies to sift through. Yeah, and we have a terrible trickery at the moment. It's alright, we'll live. We've got pretty strong immunities to damages. Yeah, exhaustion too, I bet. Okay, well, we can get rid of exhaustion. Do rejuvenating poem. This is why I should never go out without either Woljif or Alushinyrra. I really should have done these quests one at a time.
Damn this silly thing.
Come on. I'm not taking any damage, but this is frustratingly slow. Okay, there's nothing over here. What's down the stairs? Fingers crossed there's no lockpicking. Damn. Okay, use the expert lockpick. That still have a decent chance there. Cool. Got it. Right, let's get out of here.
Precisely.
Guess that's Lann's companion stuff done. Don't have to think about him anymore. How long have I been recording? Nearly 2 hours. Okay. I think with that, I will leave it there. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll just make my way back to the Nexus, and then we can trade Lann out. Hey, Thrall, enough slacking and eavesdropping. I guess that's a fight. I'm not really in the mood to do any major fights right now. We can come back to this area and tango with these demons a different time. How did I get here? I swear there was a portal down. Where's the portal up? Or is there no portal up? Do I have to do I guess I have to do Dimension Door to get back up. Okay. I had a different formation. I set up a bunched formation just so I could guarantee that no one got lost when I did Dimension Door. Well, we might as well do yours. Oh, that's just a single one. Okay, we'll do nests then.
I take from the rich and take from the poor. It's my way of supporting equality. Something's wrong with the spell here.
Oh, there's stairs. I'm an idiot. That's how you get back up here. Yeah, and this is how you get down. We'll come back here later and do those extra fights, I think. And also there was some sort of chest around. Okay, yeah, let's everyone head back to the portal. We'll bench Lann. We'll talk with him as well, see what he has to say. Leave it there. Oh, doing that demon's voice tied my throat, unsurprisingly. I've been very throaty with it. Nexus. We're going to leave Sosiel behind as well. We have to do the arena and get into the Nihidrian League before we can continue his, so we'll just bring Greyball with us and focus directly on his mission, which I should have done to begin with. Yeah, let's go talk with Lann, see if what he has to say after what we just did, and then we will call it for today. Lann, how do you feel after that skirmish with Savamelekh? If you mean my health, I'm as good as new. If you mean my head, it's empty now, almost back to normal. I've forbidden myself from thinking about Savamelekh and the mongrels. If I do, I'll go crazy. Lann chuckles. Life is an amazing thing. You try so hard to avoid what you're afraid of, and it gives you exactly that. I've always been afraid of being helpless, and now I'm here and my tribe's somewhere else, and it's unclear who I'll find when I return to them. I was afraid of being useless as a comrade in the moment of peril, and, of course, that's exactly what happened. You weren't useless, you got through it. Well, you know, every cloud has a silver lining. I've been looking for my calling in this life, in this crusade, and I found it. It's my duty to protect my tribe and show Savamelekh that he has no power over us, no matter what it costs me. Maybe what I do will have no impact on the wider struggle, and it's not like anyone cares about the mongrels, but my fate is bound to my tribe. Lann scoffs. I'm sure Sol will make a cave drawing about it, and I'll be remembered as a very heroic stickman. Thank you for your answers. Okay, well with that, we are going to, we're going to leave it there. Thank you for watching. If you would like to keep following the series, you can subscribe. I'll be posting stuff daily. And leave a like or a comment if you're feeling generous. Yeah, thanks again. Bye.